the second thing I want to talk about this week is so we recently got a PS4 update, the 3.50 update. And I was like going through, and the updates are like really weird. Like the things we get this time are like, all
You can now
right.
look offline when you're online.
I think that's cool, and I think that's actually useful for Let's Plays, because almost not every time, almost every single time I'm recording a Let's Play, someone will request to join a party with me. I'm like, fuck, no, I'm recording a Let's Play. So for that, I actually find it's a dumb little thing. It's a dumb little thing I personally find useful. So like if I'm doing a Let's Play, I end up here offline. No one's gonna request me. I can just play through this fucking game. And even if I'm not recording Let's Plays, even if I just want to be immersed in a game, like even though like I'm very so about Firewatch, like that's a very immersive game, and like if I got a notification, thankfully I didn't. If I got a notification of like blah 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 wants you to join this party, or blah 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 wants to play this game with you, I'd be like,
You're like, no, I need to find
thanks,
my wife.
fucking thanks, no, like, and then I get distracted, and then like going back into Firewatch, it's like, I'm not as into this because fucking fuckface McGee over here requested a party with me. So I find that useful in that weird sense. The other ones, it's like you can schedule like events that are really just parties, so you can schedule parties ahead of time. Um, I'm trying to think of another one. I think there's like some back end improvements with connectivity. A lot of people, the when the update went live, a lot of people were reporting that like the because it's famous that like even if your connectivity with your internet, if you have good internet, your PS4 still won't connect to it too well. People were reporting that
I
like
know that feeling.
they were reporting that the PS4 connecting to the internet was a little better. The download speed and upload speed was going a little faster. So there's that and whatnot. So the thing I have for us to talk about today is in the future, what updates and what do you want to like? What updates do you want to see for the PlayStation 4? Because I was thinking about this, and there's the obvious one. Shuhei, please let us change our names. Um,
Two
that's
girls, one cup.
Two Girls, One Cup. Watch episode 31 of PS I Love You. XO, XO. Really good PSN name there. Really good story. You guys should check it out. And that's not even like a big one, like personally for me. I just know it sucks for people who have had their PSN names for so fucking long and want to change it. Thankfully, like I have one that's like okay. If I had the chance to change it, I probably would. Because I'm breaking Gotham 42, and like I would like to change it to Banandler Chong, just to like have like a unified sort of social media
Add
name.
me now on Anal Brigader.
um, so I would like to have like Banandler Chong. That would be really cool. Um,
I'd love to find whoever took Henry Soros.
yeah, I added that person who has the original Henry Soros, and I don't even think they fucking play anything. And that was the weird thing. Like, a friend requested them, thinking it was you, and then they added me, and like now I have just like two Henry Soroses in my friends list, and it's the weirdest fucking thing. Um, so I think I'm trying to think of like PS4 updates. The one serious thing I would like to see is being able to change, like you can change the themes of your PlayStation 4. And this is like a little thing. Like I'm gonna get into nitpicky things, but you can change themes to of your PlayStation 4. I would love if I could change like if a theme didn't come with like an actual like background noise or a song or whatever. Like The Witcher 3 comes with like the down like the Witcher 3
Mm-hmm.
music. The MLB 15 the show theme is like you hear like this like the crowd in a stadium or whatnot. I wanted to get the Ratchet and Clank theme, downloaded that, and it's just, like the regular PlayStation 4 like music.
The
Yeah, like the weird like sort of very spacey, very like wow, this music is making me feel very existential right now. I would love if there were maybe if a theme didn't come with like a certain like music with it that we could change like the theme music. Like maybe there'd be like other like because like the PlayStation 4 like the regular theme is like the blue wave. You can change that different colors. It'd be cool if you could change the music to like maybe a different thing. I don't know. I know it's like a little dumb one, but that
Change it to hardcore techno. You'd see in a dance scene from like The Matrix. Like
the system is down. The system is down. Song bad reference. Do you have any gripes? Anything that you would like to see the PlayStation 4 updated with?
I mean, I'd like them to have that thing that the Xbox One has, where it tracks how far you are in getting a trophy.
Yeah. So I think they were talking about that on PS I Love You as well yesterday.
Because it was frustrating playing bully and having like, okay, I need to kick the soccer ball 100 times. Time to go into the start menu, go down to the stats section.
Yeah.
Scroll down to how many times you've kicked a soccer ball. Okay, I have 5 more.
Yeah, it would be nice if they had tracked things like that. Yeah, and that seems like a very I don't know, maybe that's a little more complicated than we think it is, much like the name changes, but I think that would be a cool thing to come for update 4.0 or something. Like is there any like that like that's a pretty good like big one. I'm trying to think of like a major one that would really help the PlayStation 4 in its future. Let's put our noggin together. Like, what would be like a really great update? Like, what is a necessity basically to the PS4? Oh, here's a great one. All right. So let me tell you.
Let me send my dick to people. I don't like that I said that to Donald Trump's head.
Here we go. I'm gonna take you guys on a walk. Recording Let's Plays is all fun and dandy. Very easy on the Wii U because when I plug in my Wii U into the computer and I also put my headphones into the Wii U gamepad, the sound goes into the gamepad but also goes into the computer itself. All fun and dandy. So I can hear the game while the gameplay capture is also recording the audio. Different story. Motherfucker, I thought we were done with this. Nope. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if you hear someone chopping down a tree or whatever the fuck they're doing. We were so done with this. Remember when they were doing this back when Alex O'Neill was on the show?
Yeah, that's how we killed Ricky.
Like that was fucking like 6 months ago. You're still doing this? Fucking ridiculous. Anyway, PlayStation 4 is a different story. Who the fuck is calling me?
Now that was the buzzsaw.
Hello, Kristen Harwell. You're on Talking Shit, BCG's weekly podcast. How are you doing today? I know, it's very exciting. Okay, well, we'll do that later. It's so weird because guess what? Guess what, Kristen Harwell, my mother, last week when we were recording Talking Shit, guess who called me in the middle of the episode? My father, Eric Courtney. Very weird. Can I call you after we record this episode? I love you too. Bye. So weird. 2 weeks in a row. Different parents. Anyway. So when I put in my headphones into the PS4 controller, all sound is directed from the TV instead into the PS4 controller. So the output changes. So if I want to listen to the gameplay and plug in my headphones in the PS4 controller, the gameplay capture cannot record any audio. So when we record games like Ratchet and Clank and stuff, we can't listen to the audio whatsoever because I need it I want it to be in those Let's Plays, like in the actual like gameplay capture. So it's sort of this like weird thing that sort of sucks for people who do Let's Plays.
I think a lot of that comes down to the fact that the Wii U already has sound coming through the controller anyway.
That is true. Like if you bring up the volume on the Wii U gamepad, it like they both the TV and the gamepad play. I would love if there was just some like option. Maybe like not all the time. Maybe there can be like an option of like hey, you have your audio like headphones plugged in. Do you want to turn off the TV audio? Yes. All right, cool. You have your audio headphones jacked in. Do you want to keep the TV audio on? Yes. That would be cool. That is something that I would really like because I want to listen to fucking audio when I play Let's Plays. I want to do it. Let me do it. Shuhei, please let me do that. Anything else? Anything you got in mind?
Trying to think if there's anything like super small that bothers me.
Super small? I would love if I could take off certain things off of my menu. Like the what's new. I wish I had the option to take that out.
I wish I would get rid of the videos because I don't use that because I have an Apple TV.
Oh, that's right. Like I use those apps. I use Hulu. I use YouTube. I use Netflix. So
To chill.
But I wish I could take off the PlayStation Now. I can't do that for some reason. There are a couple other apps where like the Share app, the Share Play or whatever, the audio or no, I think I was able to delete the Sony Music app, which I thought was going to be cool, but it doesn't recognize any device that I try to plug into it, so it's really fucking annoying actually.
I thought of one.
What?
I wish there was a way to, when you have your games, when you go into like the whole list, a way to get rid of demos or betas after they run out.
Can you not delete those?
I don't think so.
I think you can because I had the Uncharted Nathan Drake collection demo, and that's like playing that demo is what convinced me to buy that game.
But like, they're still in my menu. I delete them, but then it's just like go and download them. I wish I could just get rid of them, like from there,
from the library or whatever. Interesting. I think the one thing, and I know they're doing this to prevent like people from sharing games on other systems that aren't like theirs or whatever, is there needs to be a better way of preventing people from playing games. Because you have the whole primary PS4, right? I had this sort of let me tell you about the primary PS4. Whenever PSN is down and you have any downloaded games, your PlayStation will not let you play those games unless this is set as your primary PS4. Let me tell you a story. I had the original PS4 I bought, not day one, a couple months later. And I had that set as my primary PS4. And recently we had the Darth Vader special edition PS4 come in. I love Star Wars. Had to get that one. So I remember, and I didn't know this at the time, I had taken the memory out of the original PS4 and I put it into this new one because I thought everything was going to transfer over. It was going to be fine or whatever. It didn't. I had to fucking update it and bring in like download my profile into the PS4 and whatnot. It sucked. I had to re-download a lot of games. I'm still re-downloading a lot of games. So that sucked. Whatever. I sold that PS4 to someone else. And I thought because I kept the original, well, not the original, but I had my 2 terabyte hard drive. I thought because I had kept that it would still register that my new PS4 is like sort of the same PS4 or whatever. It didn't. So for the longest time, because I had this other PS4 set as my primary, whenever PSN was down, I could never play downloaded games because they wouldn't let me make this they wouldn't let me make this new PS4 my primary for the longest fucking time until I was able to find a workaround where I go onto like the PlayStation Network site, I log in, I go through like all of these different pages and reset. Like I'm allowed every 6 months you're allowed to reset your profile so you don't have any consoles attached to your profile. So I did that, and then I was finally able to mark my PS4 as my primary. I think there needs to be a better way to do that.
Yeah.
That's it. Anything else?
The last one I have is for trophies. I think it'd be a good idea to have it so that it's not always set to most recently what you got.
Interesting. How would you do it?
I would have it so you could choose how you'd sort it.
Of like maybe like what you're most proud of. Maybe have your platinums constantly up, or maybe much like SoundCloud. What you could do, like have like sort of like your most recent ones, but at the top you like have like your featured trophies or of a game or something like that.
Like that, or I was thinking like you could set it by time you got it,
Mm.
alphabetical order,
Mm.
or trophies highest to lowest.
Mm.
So it's like you could see like what's next on like trophy
Oh,
games
you're
really close
talking
to
about specifically in the game, like in the game's list of trophies, right? Or
that.
okay.
Well, I think you can do, but I was like talking about in the game list, like games you have the platinums in on top,
Okay.
and then like you have like let's say 87% in another game would be
Okay,
under
alright.
that. So you could see like, okay, I'm close to platinuming this. Why is it?
Platinuming.
It's really hard to say.
Platinuming. There you go.
Platinuming this, and then you could have that under it, and then at the bottom would be like all the games where it's like you have 0% of them.
Okay. Sort of a follow-up on the trophies, and this is gonna be my last one, is it was a cool idea of the whole like, hey, we automatically take a screenshot whenever you earn a trophy. Really cool idea. I wish it was portrayed. I wish it was done better. I wish it was executed better. Because obviously, I don't think Sony really talked to any developers before they announced that. Because almost every single trophy I have in Arkham Knight is like, you have this trophy. Here's a black screen. Because it's in between like a cutscene and like gameplay or whatever. So it's just like this really awkward, like, all right, I can't wait to show this off to fucking people on Twitter.
My favorite is the one that you get for finishing the game for Mad Max, where it's like that perfect posed part where he's at the cliff.
I would like if there were set pictures, or maybe because it takes a couple seconds, especially like maybe not for everybody, but for me, it takes a couple seconds for like a trophy to ping, you know, and that's when it takes the screenshot is when the trophy pings. It'd be nice if. I know developers already do a lot and whatever, but it would be nice if they could sort of plan of like, okay, it's going to take a couple of seconds for this to ping. Let's try to make sure like it pings at a really nice shot, you know, because obviously people at Arkham Knight did not know about that, so they did not prepare for it.
I mean, they didn't even play test their trophies; they're all bronze.
Yeah, they didn't play test their trophies. They're fucking bronze, like 2 gold, and it's like
I don't think there's any gold for the main game.
There's one, not for the main game. I think there's 1 gold. I think there's 2 silver, and then there's the platinum. There's like 50 fucking bronze trophies in that game.
In the main game?
In the base game. Not like I'm talking about like story and other thing like challenge maps or whatever. I think there's 1 gold trophy. I forget what it is. And that pisses me off. I hope Uncharted 4's trophy list is better. Because Uncharted 1 through 3 wasn't really impressed.
Naughty Dog has shitty trophies.
Yeah, I never really noticed that.
Says a lot to me that the best trophies they have are for the Jak and Daxter games, and those are super lazy trophy lists because it's just like
it's basic 3D platforming trophy lists.
I got 87% in Jak 3 just from playing through the game.
That's fucking awesome.
Any platinum Jak and Daxter just by getting everything in it.